So when did you start smoking?
Excuse me?
The lighter.
It's nothing. Just something I picked up back at base.
You ready?
I bet you Kay will see it and say something to her. And that's when he'll know that they've been hooking up.
This place doesn't look much like a weapons silo to me.
If there's nothing down here, then why were we attacked?
There's a war on. People tend to shoot each other.
This doesn't screw up.
I guess we could classify this as quality time.
You and I always did have a different view on
My
both.
LB button again.
Doesn't this remind you of old times, Rach?
You mean the sense of feeling lost?
Wonder if she's following me or if I'm going someplace that's kind of like at the wrong place. Ooh, a premonition stone. Oh, we gotta be careful. Rappelling down. I do like there's a change to those. Used to be you had to hold R2 and like flip it over and hold it at a certain angle. Now you just inspect it and it just does it. Not gonna tell me what. Okay.
Looks old.
Old? It's ancient. But that's cuneiform. Sumerian, maybe? What is this place?
You're quite the expert on history. Didn't realize.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
Ooh, this might be where that premonition was.
The floor seems stable.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Not that stable. And we also have white phosphorus, right? So I wonder if that will
Under pressure?
hurt them.
It's Pazuzu.
Kazoo who?
Pazuzu. Do you not watch horror movies?
You should know the answer to that.
It's a Sumerian demon. Something to do with plagues, I think.
Plagues and demons, huh? Great.
Unbelievable. I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, you and me both.
What is it?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
What name do you hate? Scarecrow?
I thought I heard something.
Pazuzu?
Even in ruins, this place is still something special.
Wonder what happened here. That's gunfire.
Where's it coming from?
We should move.
Why don't you like the name Pazuzu?
Can you make anything out?
You know, one of these times they're gonna throw that flare down a dark hall, and you're gonna get scared. The Exorcist, yeah.
Get the rope. We're going down.
Messed you up as a kid? Well, you were not alone, Scarecrow. It was a pretty messed up movie.
Unbelievable.
We're not the first ones here. Damn it. All this crap must be what Kayla's detected.
I'm sorry, Eric. For real. You put everything into this research.
In the I didn't. Okay, I guess I must have missed it. I actually tried to stay away from a lot of the trailers in this one because I didn't want to get
I
spoiled.
messed up. Should have triple checked the data. Exhausted every possibility. But I was so sure this was it.
I understand what it meant to you, Eric.
I'm so sorry.
There's no use in dwelling on it. We need to focus on the task ahead and find a way out of this place.
The hell is that?
Subsidence? From the aftershocks? This looks like archaeological gear. Somebody was studying this ruin.
Hey, we could use those lamps.
We watched the trailer yesterday at the end of the last game. Yeah, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
Do you think that still works?
It'll work. Just needs gas. We need to find some.
Because we just normally find gas down here.
Wherever you are, Nick. I hope you're safe.
Sorry? Did you say something?
Fuck, that's a hell of a lot of fireworks.
The people came down here,
This is King. Does anyone copy? Over.
realized how crazy it was, and tried to blow it up to keep people from ever getting up here. We'll go over there in a second. This is where the king was, right? This is like where the beginning of this game was. How are you doing, Dragonfire?
This is King to all call signs. Are you receiving? Over.
Hope you're doing well. I guess you're getting ready to head out. It's almost 7. Did I find some stuff I shouldn't have found?
How can something this vast have remained hidden for so long?
Alright. It looks like Batwing. Autopsy finding. Blind. Uses echolocation to hunt.
What is it?
Hypersensitivity to light hypersensitivity is what that is. Scan effect. Highly resistant to physical trauma. Clumsy flyer. Something evolution. Blank saliva. Probably poisonous saliva. Hibernates. You're doing great. You're on your way to pick up pizza. Well, where are you picking the pizza up from? He had that UV thing, that ultraviolet thing right there. Yeah.
You regretting not calling for additional air support yet?
Oh, there you go, reading my mind again.
Alright, so there's nothing else in here.
How do you think the rest of the squad are doing?
They're tough. Each and every one of them. They'll muscle through.
Does this have a controls? Key bindings. Grab lift object. Yes. Interact. I got you. Toggle light on and off. Quick jump to collectible. Go status. QTE. Yeah. The last games you could hit
Maybe climbing out of the cavern back there.
LB to go move or like walk faster, move faster. And in this,
Another
it's
way
your
out.
light. So I thought maybe I was missing the button to go faster. A local place called Drew's. That's an interesting name. What kind of pizza do they do? Is it like flat? Like thin, New York style, pan. What are we getting at Drew's?
Locals were spooked by these
1946, October 14th, Randolph. I trust this finds you well. Our journey to the dig has been delayed. We left some heavy equipment behind in Soren because Pullman could only hire half the men and mules needed. Workers refuse to go into the mountains. They are superstitious and cry that there will be possessed by demons. They even refused bonus pay of 2 dinars each. We have also left the second generator and the spare radio behind with the agent. We should be with you by the 18th. Yours faithfully, Aline Giorno. It's not delivery, it's Giorno's. And I don't like the way that they do this. The camera angles just are horrible in this. Like, really bad. I want to listen to this. Gun. Yeah.
Eric, check
An
this
old
out.
gas-powered gun.
Why would there be a machine gun here?
It's a World War II model. Ties in with the time the archaeologists were here.
Did Indiana Jones find this place?
I hope we can get this thing started.
Ooh, I have to make... Give me one second, guys. There's something on TV that comes on at 7. I don't think I have it set to record. Give me just a moment to find it. If I can find it. Okay, it is taken care of. My apologies, guys. Oh, a hammer. It looks like a detonator broke. Place is New York Haven, New York style,
Quite
wood-fired
expensive
brick oven.
place with some
Nice.
good choke points, but overall it's a weak setup.
There's a place back home that I really like called Giovanni's. And they do their own, like it's New York style, but it's just done a lot differently. Oh, I've already seen this. They actually they cut their pizza into squares, bigger than say Donato's, if you're familiar with Donato's, but like about that big.
Who could they have been up against?
And they use a really good sauce that is just not matte. I've never had it matched anywhere. It's one of my favorites. If I go home, I will eat it and get sick and be okay. Like the gluten and not even care about it.
I've been cataloging these pieces. Somewhere.
Some more C4 or dynamite. I guess not C4, dynamite. Now let's see what this reads. I guess I have to hold on to it. My bad. The Curse of Akkad by Aline Journo. Scholars regard The Curse of Akkad as a fiction, an instructional story that trained the Sumerians to endure famine, fate, and the whims of the gods. However, the discovery of this great temple hints at a new truth behind it. In the original tale, the god Enlil turns against King Naram Sin of Akkad. At first, the king is pious and penitent, praying for answers, but after 7 years, the gods have given none. So Naram Sin decides to bring them to account. He raises an army and marches to the city of Nippur to sack Enlil's temple. This blasphemy is so great that Enlil, the roaring storm, enlists the gods against Naram Sin, sending the Gutians, to raze Akkad to the ground, destroy its farms, and curse the people with famine. So that's what we saw at the beginning of the game, right? We saw the after effects of him doing that. Ooh, duct tape. Yes. Get duct tape, keep the duct tape. This will be good for later.
I'll take that, thank you.
Well, there's gas, but let's see what's over here first. The Journal of Randolph Hodgson. Whoa.
September the 24th, 1945.
Wasn't expecting
when Lady
this.
Bradshaw summons you, you go. Mary and I were bound for a honeymoon, but the chance to dine with one of Britain's finest antiquarians was too great for us to miss. When we met, Bradshaw wore a brooch that caught Mary's eye. A Sumerian relic recovered from a dig site in the Hashemite kingdom of Iraq. After dinner, she showed us another find from the same site, a gold cuneiform tablet. She called it the final puzzle piece in her life's work, a map that pinpoints the tomb of Alexander the Great. If she's right, the tomb lies somewhere on the border of Iraq. Lady Bradshaw wants us to lead her expedition. I realize now that our honeymoon will take place in a dusty dig site in the Zagros Mountains.
Has that ever been found? Like, I don't know that history well enough. Like the grave site of Alexander the Great.
What happened to these guys?
The Hoxton Expedition, October 1946. Alright, we can go get that gas and move on. I've bored some of you enough, probably. Would that gas still be usable
Tell me I had a little luck.
after 60 years?
What's the
I,
light holding up?
I thought gas lifting cars for 3 or 4 years
Oh, you made
wouldn't
me seize
work.
this. I lost my light back on the highway.
Don't. I still feel guilty.
I didn't make it easy on you, Rach. I know that. You weren't to blame for that crash.
Come on, let's get to work.
The flare's still burning too.
Shine a light on the tank.
You don't believe it's ever been located, Dragonfire? I remember hearing stuff about them looking for it and finding some stuff of his around the time that movie came out with Colin Farrell.
The damn valve is leaking.
Can it be fixed?
We have to secure the tube before starting the generator. There's gotta be something here to fix it.
I have duct tape, good sir.
You got it?
I've got it.
Oh, he is still so in love with
You
her.
said back at the base. You were wrong.
Doesn't sound like me.
You said nothing had changed between us. But I've changed. All that time spent away from each other. I couldn't stop thinking of you. Don't you feel the same way? Even a little?
Oh. I want these two to get back together. I'm a hopeless romantic.
I missed you too, Eric. How could I not? You've been through so much. Hold the fuel pipe.
And when she finds out the horrible thing her boy toy did, killing that guy, she won't want to be with him either.
Give me a hand with this panel.
Look at the state of these.
They're shot. Feels like so long since we worked on something together.
At the same time, feels like yesterday. Why do we leave things like this?
I tried. But you made it so hard for me to stay.
We should have stuck together.
I don't think either of us expected to be out of each other's lives for so long.
Past year or so, my head's been buried in Kalis, and I was blind to anything else.
Your work is bigger than the both of us. Like, I don't think either of us could have foreseen the impact it would have.
Rach,
Dragonfire, just so you know, they're out here looking for WMDs at the end of the Iraqi war. Think they'll find them?
Rach, like you wouldn't believe. Back then, I don't know, things seem confused, but
Scarecrow doesn't want me to spoil it for him.
it just seems simpler.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lead him on fully here.
It's fine. We can take things slow. He knows how to work out. That should do the trick. Let's fire her up.
What did he do? Just clean the spark plugs? That's it? Does that mean we can listen to the recordings?
We have power. There was a way in for these people. There's a way out for us.
Let's take a look around.
What makes you think they didn't just come in the way you guys did? Oh, here we go. Here's the fighting. Remember it said physical didn't really hurt him.
We gotta go through it. The other way is safe.
Let's go through it. I'll hit my button prompts. They're in light. They won't follow. That way at least. Damn.
God, I hate this place.
I like it's funny that my the computer is loading things faster than the bar can fill up.
Let's go.
Alright, where are we going? I want to go over and read those. Yeah, I want to listen to those now.
Eric, take a look at this.
You think it still works?
Let's find out, shall we?
The tape is all tangled up.
Let's fix it.
It's fine, I can fix that.
I mean, as a kid, didn't you always have to fix your cassette tapes?
So when did you stop wearing your wedding ring?
When did you stop wearing yours?
I didn't.
Oh,
Always close to my heart.
she stopped wearing it because she was having relations with another Marine, or with a Marine.
Maybe too good for me.
Have you forgotten what this ring means to me? I want you back, Rachel.
Ooh, now's not the time to tell him. Get out and you can tell him.
I knew it.
What do you want from me, Eric?
The truth can be a good start.
What does that mean?
Know you better than you think, Rachel.
Ooh.
You lied to me about that lighter, and it wasn't about a secret smoking habit.
Eric,
Tell me
please.
the truth.
Don't do this.
Admit it. There's someone else, isn't there?
The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on an uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings while we're trying to stay alive.
Shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. Now we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
So did he just kill himself as he was recording?
Hello? Shit.
Oh, damn. The Iraqis still coming at us. They must have not found the demons yet. So Jason's at 150, 51 meters down, or feet down.
Cover me.
I think he's lower than the
I don't know, man.
lower than the throne room.